Will my adult film subscriptions affect my security clearance application? Hi, this is Lindy Kaiser with ClearanceJobs.com. Reminder to like and subscribe to this channel, which is not an adult film subscription, but a totally free YouTube channel where you can learn about the security clearance process and national security careers. I was recently accused of being willing to talk about absolutely anything. And so I thought it was time to remind you that yes, that is still true. The only reason it's true is because you were willing to ask me just about anything. And I believe that the security clearance process is much like having the birds and the bees conversation with your kids. If you don't have it, they're going to go to the internet and find all kinds of crazy Reddit threads. They're not going to get it from the source. I am not a crazy Reddit thread. I am a somewhat informed source to respond to these questions. So when you ask, I try to deliver some kind of a response, and this was a question that came in. Someone was asking about adult film subscriptions over at ClearanceJobsblog.com and wanted to know if the government would find out about those in the security clearance investigation process. Short answer, no. These kind of topics come up often. People are wondering about social media monitoring, which per policy can be a part of the security clearance process, although it is not right now. The only way I could potentially even see it coming up is if there is some misuse of systems around it, or you have so many adult subscriptions that you become financial hardship and it comes up in a credit report. But just the government is generally getting information writ large at aggregate. Even when it comes to credit, they're not breaking down like, so what did you spend here? It's typically more, they're giving you the broad strokes and they're expecting you to fill in the information. And this is where it gets sticky. Sexual behavior is an adjudicative guideline, does not come up for the average applicant at all. Where it can come up sometimes is within the IC, in a polygraph, especially a full scope polygraph process. So no, if you were the average security clearance applicant, your browser history, your financial, what you're spending your money on is not going to come up at all. The only place I could see it coming up in the process is during a polygraph if they're asking you questions about spending or sexual behavior questions that can come up in a full scope polygraph. And then you volunteer that information, but even volunteering that information, if it's not illegal, if you're not watching things that are illegal, the government doesn't care. They are not the morality police. They are the trustworthiness, reliability, ability to protect classified information police. They want to know, are you honest? So if you get asked about adult film subscriptions, be honest. If you don't get asked, no, the government does not care. It's not going to come up. It's not an issue. Phew, wasn't that a nice palate cleanser? We've been talking about a lot of heavy topics recently about the federal workforce, other things. We still are going to write out about all of those over at ClearanceJobs.com, but I thought you could use some spicy security clearance questions from the mailbag, so you're welcome for that one. Yes, if you ask, I will answer, because I do know that there are people that have those kind of random questions, and you want to ask an informed person. You don't want to ask your background investigator. You probably don't want to ask your security officer, although you can. Depending on who they are, they might be a safe person to ask that too. But no, you can always talk to us and ask us over at Clearance Jobs. We love our cleared community. We support you. We are here for you. Thank you for continuing to come to us with questions, all the questions. Again, to continue getting them, please like this channel and subscribe. Hope to see you back next week.